hard at work with your experiments, you grip your pocket watch firmly, watching the seconds tick by, contemplating the vast amount of time between each advancement of the indicator needle. Right on cue, the greatest creation comes to life as the mysterious hooded figure steps out of the arcing electricity of your contraption.
What is the prognosis of this trip?
It was a different matter this time. Unsuccessful. This experiment of yours is dragging out. I'm getting impatient with this back and forth. Let's get back to the real action, the face-to-face violence.
Mobius is expecting results, and unless we give him a positive report, we'll be shut down. Maybe even worse. My probability studies will yield results, and when we get those results, we just need to focus on pinpointing our arrivals and departures to strike at the right moment.
I was almost killed this time. It was much closer than I liked, despite my pleasure in beating those Puritans.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time you didn't make it back, and you know how much I dislike having to reset the timeline with my counterparts.
I would like to remind you that dying is not something I wish to get used to. Your time manipulation makes me feel like we're expendable, that we're easily replaced.
Expendable, yes, but not replaceable. It's not like you have any memory of lived experiences and the other timelines. Even if I do have to go back 5 minutes and adjust the moment, you wouldn't even know we had this conversation.
Which means I can't help but think that you put us in your little team here in much the same manner.
And your suspicions would be warranted, because I have made the steps to ensure everybody here is dedicated to this endeavor. Mobius will not tolerate a failure on our part, and it is possibility that determined that you are one of the best suited working with me rather than facing the several deaths that await you if you do not finish this scheme of ours.
I still question whether these predictions of yours are accurate.
These are not predictions, they are calculated probabilities relayed to me by my potential future incarnations. Now let's reset the chronotron and put you back in the fight.
One thing I should mention before I return. There was someone else there this time, a teleporting shadow mage. That bitch looked elvish.
You are not the first one to have mentioned this, nor the first time you have stated such interference. I have made the contingencies to deal with this intruder, and I'm calculating the variables. It shouldn't take long to identify this interference.
Well, let me put a contact detonator on the Megaboom then. I'm not letting anyone get their hands on it this time. The remote method is a distraction. I need to infiltrate without needing to concentrate on timing. That's your thing, right?
Alright, we'll try again. Just remember to get out of the blast range, and don't drop it again after setting it. I've seen that one already. And shoot the damn cat this time.
I got it. I remember that conversation from last time. And I like cats. They're sacred.
And wait until she's empowered. We can't have any one of us being the catalyst. Mobius will have our heads. We've tried it already, and too close to the evolution only ends up in catastrophic results.
It's a shame we can't penetrate beyond our arrival. It would be much better and much easier if we could just take care of them as infants.
Well, unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. We cannot go beyond our timeline here. The contradictions of arriving before our time only manifest in cascading contradictions, and we are all stripped of our connections, and once then we are powerless to become Mobius's casualties when he invades.
I know how this reality stuff works. I'm not one of those hubris-laden upstarts who can't seem to get their own potential realized. I'd rather be one of Mobius's favored than to be considered one of those future disappointments.
And we will achieve this. Much progress has been made, and we are aligned to be Mobius's most useful allies, and this world will soon be left to us as governors while he claims his next empire. Then we can divide this realm and its riches between us however we see fit, and then it will be just us.
Which is why I'm here. Empty promises of infamy and glory.
Enough of your cynicism. Get back in the chronotron.
The Megaboom is ready. Let's do this again.
Our trench-coated villain steps back into the bizarre machine as a surge of electricity engulfs the figure. While the crackling dance subsides, the traveler has vanished, leaving nothing but a low hum of energy in the room. The masked operator of the machine walks away from the control panel and seats himself at a desk. After removing his visage and placing it on a display stand at the corner of tabletop, he plucks up a pencil laying beside it. He frantically begins flipping through papers spread out in front of him, stopping periodically to jot notes onto certain pages.